Hi guys, it's Kelly. Say I got my house cleaned up, and so now I'm sitting down and I keep getting asked about where's your videos on sewing and signatures? So I'm just gonna do it while I'm sitting here doing it. I'm just gonna video it, okay? So it's late and everybody's sleeping and I'm just tired, so this is just chipboard. It was my Trader Joe's box of some kind of pot pie. I don't know what it was. Okay, and then I just glue stick, and I put this design paper on. And this design paper is Mambi sheets. I think it's Tuesday morning, but I can't really remember. But it's Mambi sheets, and so that's all I did. And then I sewed around it with gold thread. Okay, so that's what I've done so far with the cover. See, so it's a box. See what I mean? Okay, and this is kooky. I've never done this kind before, so I don't even know what I'm doing, but this is nuts. So the first thing I want to talk about is, well, first what you're going to need. Now, somebody sent me this wax thread because I've never used it before. Usually I use baker's twine or embroidery thread, but I want to tell you something. I bought this baker's twine at the dollar store because it's cute and la la la, but it breaks. So I'm not liking this stuff. I don't know, but I bought it all, the different colors and whatever. But it comes unraveled, the two colors here. They come unraveled and it breaks, and I had a really heck of a time. So I'm not sure if I want to use it again. So that's no fun. Anyway, Nicole sent me in my group, she sent me some wax thread, which I've never used before, so I have no idea, but we'll just see. And then you just get a simple ruler, you get a pencil, you get an awl or something. I use a tack, I mean, I don't know. And that's pretty much it. It's pretty basic. And so now I just want to talk to you real quick about your signatures and how you set them up. Now, the only thing I just want to say is when you shut your top one, you know, I had a bunch of pages sticking out right here. I mean, it's totally fine, whatever. You know, I got a little bit of a piece sticking out right here. It's totally, I mean, it's okay or whatever, but I don't know. I just like to cut them all off. And I'm using these file folders. I don't know, you know how you get racks and people give you all this cutie patootie stuff? So I have all this silly willy stuff hanging around. You know what I mean? And so I'm like, what the heck am I going to do with all this stuff? You know what I mean? I have all this stuff. Like, I wasn't going to go here, but I'm going to just show you really quick. You know, I mean, people send you all these things. So I got matching tags, right? And then the gold tags, and then these things, and then I have gold, you know, tags, and just all these little things. So I decided to make this kooky one. So anyways, I'm just using white paper because I like the white paper with this. I mean, this is enough color, I would say. So I'm just using white, and I'm going to ink it up, and I just cut it down to size. That's all I've done, and just make sure that it doesn't stick out too much, and it looks better like that. So I have two signatures, and I just picked a box that would, you know, fit my two little signatures in there, and it'll be a good size. So all I'm doing is you just measure 1/4 inch and 1/4 inch and make a mark, you know. So that's all I'm doing. I didn't even set up my iPad yet so I could talk, because I'm just supposed to be doing a tutorial. And I got yelled at today. Okay, so I'm marking 1/4 inch and 1/4 inch. Oh yeah, I got yelled at today. It was really funny though, because I remember leaving a message like that to somebody. How rude. That was really rude of me. Somebody left me a message and she goes, "You always take so long." drag it out. She goes, I don't have an hour to, watch to make a simple envelope. I'm like, but when people leave you comments on YouTube, it's like they don't care to listen back. They're just saying their crap and they leave and you never see them again. So half the time, like a lot of times, I don't even bother answering like my YouTube comments because nobody cares. They just say their crap and leave, basically. You know what I mean? But I laughed so hard because, in fact, I want to know. I wonder if it's not the same lady that I said that to. You know what I mean? From the beginning. So I marked quarter inch, quarter inch, quarter inch, and now I'm just drawing a line straight down. Get it? That's all I'm doing. It's not a big deal. But anyway, so I was like, oh, that's super funny. Because I think I left that same message to somebody like in the beginning when you're new. It's like, oh my God, I don't know. That looks kind of weird. Maybe I'll do a half inch. I think it'll be better. It would be okay if I had 3 signatures to do a quarter inch, but I only have 2, so I'm too busy gabbing. Sorry. Okay, do a half an inch. No, it just depends. You just got to figure it out. That's what I mean about these signatures and about this stuff. You're better off if you just stop watching the friggin' videos. You know what I mean? Here I am doing videos telling you to stop watching them. Oh, that's not a good deal. But I'm just saying, stop watching the dang things and just do it. But I must tell you, I hate doing these. I really don't like doing signatures at all. I never did, and I started sewing them in with my sewing machine and, trying all these different ways. Then I did the 3 rings for a long time. But, I guess, eventually you just have to do it. And with these file folders, I don't want to do the 3 rings because then they won't open right? And I don't know, you just have to sew these kind in because 3 rings ain't going to be cool for that. So I'm just going to sew them even though I struggle with it and I don't like it. But because it's all this fussing. I'm not really good with details, even though a person might think I am. I really don't like all this. You know what I mean? And when I first started, oh my God. You know who was really nice to me, you guys, that really helped me out was Sagita. I would message her because I'm telling you what, it's tough to get somebody to answer a new person. You know what? And that's why I gear my group like I do. Because I have Junk Journal Junkies, etc. on Facebook. Okay, so I got 2 lines down there. I don't know, they look crooked, don't they? I'm going to measure this because this don't look cool right here. It's, I don't know. I guess it's okay. Let me see. It's supposed to be in half an inch. I mean, I don't know. It's tough when you got lines and circles. My eyes are going berserko. You know what I'm saying? But I think it looks okay, I guess. I measured. I don't know. Shoot. But it's tough because I have all these lines and circles. Holy buckets, my eyes are going crazy. You know what I mean? I'm just following my line down and seeing if it's staying. Oh, I'm snagging. Oh, for Pete's sakes. It's pretty much staying in, so I might be off a little bit right there. Let me see. Well, it's a little bit, not too bad. Anyway, half an inch, mark your holes right there, or I mean your lines. And then the holes we just mark at, I don't know. Let me look. I forget. I don't know if it's a 1/2 inch or, I guess we could just mark. So I'm going to mark a 1/2 inch from the top right here, and that's where we'll do our first one. So I'll just do it like that. And then we'll do a 1/2 inch from the bottom. And that'll be your other hole. I don't even know what we got here. Is this 6 inch? 6.5? Is that what this is? Okay. So then your center, because you got to mark your center now, see? So it's about 3 1/4, eh? Right? So you just mark your spots. And you do the same thing on this side. You can just eyeball it, especially if you're going to cover up the spine with lace or something. Now this crazy stuff, I don't know what I'm going to use for this thing. I have no idea how I'm going to decorate the cover for this dang thing. No clue. We'll see. Oh my god, I'm scared. I don't know, man. I just stick a tack through the holes. That's all I do. I don't know. It's just like pre-drilling. You know what I mean? Pre-drilling. It's pretty easy. You just tack it through and do, and that's it. And then you're ready. But I've never used wax thread before. Okay, so there. Now your holes are punched, right? So we'll see. Here's my needle. I mean, you're better off to get a long needle as you can and not try to use that little shorty thing that you try to sew with, you know what I mean? Try to find one that's a little bit longer, and then, I don't know. Everybody says go 3 times like this and then give yourself a little extra. And cut it off, so that's what I'm going to do. If I left my scissors in a good place, I did. Yay. Okay, so we'll see. I really am not very good at this. I struggle with it all the time, and that's why I don't do videos on it, because I hate doing this. And usually, I'm really crabby about it. You know what I mean? Like right now, how in the heck do you thread a wax needle? I tell you, I don't know. I can't see, you know, and then I have these giant nails, and I don't know what's going on with this needle. You know, all kinds of issues happen. Well, I got half of it through. If I take it, I wonder if it'll pull. No. Well, it's wax. I must be able to chew it a little bit and make it flat or something. We'll see. We'll see. I'm really sorry. You know, I know this is... But that's the way it goes. Real time drama. Okay. Okay, here we go. Now, I just using a file folder for the center. The only thing I want to make sure is my little bag. Kind of want the little bag to be in the middle. That's about the only thing I really care about. And then I just leave a little extra right here and a little extra down here. You know, kind of center it before you, you know, just poke through. But now I always make my holes right now in my paper too, like pre-drilling a little bit before I try to push it through there. But I kind of wanna, I don't know. I kind of want to measure on here too where my holes are going to be. Just because, I don't know, it's a little bit scary. I hate doing these so much. Ugh. You know what I mean? And so these, I think the holes are about like 1/4 of an inch. It's what it kind of looks like. So I'm just going to like, but boy, oh boy, that doesn't look quite right either. Let me see if it's at half. So I did it at half, but yeah, I don't know. But I guess it doesn't really matter. I watched, you know, I'm a Cool Mom, and she just stuck it in there and just does it, and it's all done. She doesn't measure. She doesn't do anything. I'm like, this is my kind of video. You know what I mean? But for some reason, I feel like these files, I really just wanted to make sure they're... I guess that looks pretty good. The center is about right here. I guess that's pretty good. Okay, so let me see. Sometimes I use my tack and sometimes I use my needle. I go through all kinds of drama trying to get it all together. You know what I mean? So I use these so that nothing slips. And I don't know how this is going to go because I've never used these file folders, but they're kind of thick. So I'm thinking I'm going to need my tack. So I'm going to have to push down kind of hard to get the hole all the way through. But I think I got it okay. We'll see. Okay. My thing is, I'm scared to poke myself. You know what I mean? So you gotta watch out. We have blackberries here, and I poke myself all the time. And, oh, it makes me mad. But this is working out pretty okay. All right. So I got my holes. So now, if I don't mess anything up from here on out, it should be pretty okay. But, you know, leave it to me, because something kind of drama always happens. So look, feed your needle right through the center first. And if you can pull it through, you're lucky. Otherwise, you gotta go one at a time. Or I use pliers sometimes to pull it through because my hands are so weak anymore. I can't do anything with them. So I probably didn't leave too much snuff string, but I don't know. It's okay. Because, you know, you gotta leave the center strings, but and then I go down through the middle of the board after I have it through my paper, because my needle can't go through all the paper and the cover at the same time. At least I can't pull it through. So I go through the paper first. And I go through the signature. And then sometimes I put something on the end of my thing because I have a tendency to want to pull it through all the time. So I put something on there so it stops in case I get crazy, you know what I mean? And I pull too tight or whatever. Okay. Now, go up through the top. Last time I did this, I did it wrong, so I hope I'm doing it right. Go up through the top, and I have to pull it through the cover, like I said first, and then I go through the signatures because it's tough to get through that. And then through here. But I like these file folders because everything seems to just go right through without too many issues here. Now, there's a lot of ways you can do these, but this is just how I do it. You know? There. So I came through the top. And, oh, see, look, I didn't barely leave enough. There we go. Now, I skip this and go all the way down here again. So go through all your signatures down here. This one I didn't get quite straight, but sometimes that happens. Sometimes your needle goes diagonal. See how it's kind of oh shoot. It's kind of diagonal, so I didn't go quite straight right there, but ouch. But it's okay. You won't be able to tell anyways. And now I go down through the cover. There. And then up through the center again. And then I tighten it up because it's not very tight right now. And this one I do both through the cover and through all the signatures because sometimes it's tight right here and I can't get it. So I just want to make sure I get it through here. I see it. I almost got it. It's kind of tough. To feed it through, sometimes you lose it somewhere. I'm tracing back my steps here to see where I lost it. Here we go. Here it is, I think. It's kind of tough because if you don't get it exactly right, you're going to be putting more holes in. Which sometimes that happens too. At least to beginners it does, right? The thing you gotta watch out when you're putting your thread through this one is that you don't get your thread through the other thread because it makes a snarled up mess. Okay. So now I just have to tighten things up because it's really loose. There. I kind of like this wax thread. That was a neat present, Nicole. I've never gotten any of that before. Let me just see how this looks. Oh yeah, feels pretty good. Okay, so now you just take one, you want one string on one side and one string on the other side. There. And then you just tie it. Hey, that's pretty cool. I still hate them, but I'm just saying. These are too long, but there. There. That's nice. Okay, we got one more in case I didn't show you very good on that one. I don't know. It's tough to do because I mess them up all the time. You know? I mess them up all the time. Okay. So I just want to make sure my bag's in the center. Kind of, sort of. If I can find it. There it is. Okay. And then I always like to, I don't know why I do it, but I just do. I know we don't have to, but I think it's about a quarter. I like to make a hole, you know, or I mean a dot, you know. Like a quarter or a little bit more than a quarter, and then eyeballing the center. It's about right here. About right there, I'd say. Okay. So then you poke the holes through your paper, because we did the cover already. Just gotta slide my bag a little bit. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna poke the holes again. I'm just using a regular tack, and we're just poking the holes all the way through. Oh yeah, good one, good one. Okay, poke the middle hole. There we go. And then poke the bottom hole. There. Okay. Now, we'll measure how much thread we need. One, two, three, and a little extra. All right, I like this thread. I guess this is a pamphlet stitch is what you call it. I guess I could have wrote that on the description, but see, I missed one little fiber in it. Unravels. I hate that when that happens. I don't know. Sometimes getting it through the needle's the hardest part. Ha ha ha. I got it. Okay. Wait, now I got a snag. There we go. Okay, so how do we do it? Down through the center. Is that how we do it? Forget already. Okay, down through the center. I think, right? I already made my hole. It's not going the greatest, so I guess I'll have to go through and do it like this since I don't want to make double holes. Oh crap. Fell off. I've seen other people do this videos on signatures and they don't have any troubles at all. You know? But I always seem to have all kinds of issues, but it's okay. The more and more and more you do it, the less and less and less issues you have, I'm finding out. So I just keep doing it. You know? It's basically what you gotta do. You gotta just do it. I dreaded it for the longest time. So now I'm going through the back because of the cover, because I can't go through the pages and the cover because it's so thick. Okay. And then you go up through the top. And I'm going to have to go one by one again because this is all messed up now. To get through all my holes straight. Sometimes that happens. So you know how when your mom comes to visit, you want to get everything on grid, right? So my mom's going to visit, so 4 hours of cleaning today. I've been going journal crazy. I've been doing, well, I just like everything to be, you know how when something important comes to visit, you want everything to be perfect, you know what I mean? So, oh, I'm having a heck of a time. This is not wanting to come through here right now. There. Now I got it all spun around, I know. Okay. So this is the top now. So now you skip this hole and go down through the bottom, see? Trying to get every single hole, you know. You know. This is why I curse the signatures. Look, I didn't even hit that one. Oh, well, it's too short. Sometimes that happens, though. It's okay because I hit it with the other two. It's not going to come out, you know. It's totally fine. Sometimes we do half pages anyways. There, now I'm going to go through the cover. I don't know how I'm going to decorate this thing. Oh my God. Okay. And then you come up through the middle so you meet your string here again. And then I'll go through go through here. This is the part I don't like. I don't like any of the parts, I guess, when it comes to doing signatures. I guess I just don't like it. But this last one always gives me trouble because, and it shouldn't. But this is waxy stuff, so it feels like it's sticking and it's really not, I guess. There. Well, this was good. I didn't have any screaming or I didn't have any bugs. The camera didn't fall down. You know what I mean? I didn't have anything dramatic happen. That's really nice. I just did a normal, boring video. There. How's that? You know what I mean? Did I talk too much? Did I not talk enough? So funny. Doesn't matter what you do, you get complaints. So I just do what I want, and then that's it. Okay, so now I got to bring the other string under because you want one on one side and one on the other. Then you tie it. Just making sure it's tight. Yeah, it is. This sucker ain't moving. And we got some dental floss kind of stuff going on here. That was so cool. I love this wax thread, I'm telling you. That's neat. Okay. And I got lots of space. See the space in between? Oh, this is going to be cute. Look at that. I hate signatures, and look what we just did, though, because, you know, that's pretty neat. I don't know about, I didn't know about sewing these in, but that worked out pretty good. So now we have this cute little journal I'm going to make out of all these file folders. Yay! Okay. See you later, guys. Bye.